Hello everyone and welcome to the Starseed Dragon channel. This is a new series that I'm doing, giving it a try. I don't usually do personal readings for others, so this is a bit out of my comfort zone. I usually just do readings for myself and on occasion people who are close to me. So usually, if you're not a subscriber to my channel or have ever been to my channel, I usually do tarot and oracle reviews, and I have a series called The New Perspective that helps people to learn how to tune into their own intuition, and we go a little bit in depth on how to connect different tarot cards with one another. But this is a general reading for the month of October, general energy reading. Please just take a minute and read the description box below. It'll give you all of the informations. So we are using the Orion's Animal Tarot, and I'm doing clarification with the Mystic Mondays. Now, since I review tarot and oracle normally, every deck that I have on my videos I have reviewed, so I highly suggest if something catches your eye and you find it rather intriguing to check out the review that I did on it on my channel and find out a little bit more about it, because not every deck is for everyone, right? Yeah, it's a very personal thing. But enough about that. I am reading for the energy of Leo for the month of October. Leo is a fixed sign, and fixed signs are the stabilizers of the zodiac. They're steady and they see things through to the end. They fall in the middle of the season and solidify that season. They're immovable or stubborn, and very loyal. Fixed signs are the brightest of the modalities. Now, Leo is a fire sign. It's the fixed sign. So even though, and I joke about this all the time with my Leo friends, even though the Leo signs are the brightest of us fire signs, us Aries are the warmest because we're the cardinal signs. So that's my little joke with my friends. Leo is ruled by the sun, which isn't technically a planet, but there you have it. The sun represents ego, basic personality, consciousness, vitality, stamina, clarity, symbolically the provider of life and energy, right? So it's masculine energy or yang energy, and welcome Leo energy, right? So I made a few notes. I noticed that there was only one major in my original pull from the Orion's Animal Tarot, but when I did my clarifiers, there's 12 majors on the board. Pretty significant. So I mean, this isn't like life-changing outside of your world. It's all within. It's an emotional journey, the month of October, right? There's going to be, I mean, and I've said this in all of my videos thus far, and I'll continue to say it in the rest of the readings that I do, but I already have that understanding that there is a major energy shift happening, and it's already started now, but it's pretty significant for the collective, for all energies, right? And just a quick note, if you are a moon lover like myself, the new moon in Libra is on September 25th, and the full moon in Aries is on October 9th, and the new moon in Scorpio is on October 25th, which I think is pretty special to have two new moons in a row on the 25th of their respective months. September and October. I thought that that was pretty spectacular. And I myself am going to be doing some burning bowl rituals, as I always do for every full moon and new moon. And it's a really cleansing thing to do. So I highly recommend it. If you want to find out more information, let me know in the comment section. I'll let you know. But, you know, if you watch tarot or are spiritual, going on your spiritual journey, you probably already have a basic understanding of burning bowl rituals. I concentrate more with fire energy, so I always have candles lit. And so doing a burning bowl ritual is something that it really sings to my soul. It's really significant for me. It may not be significant for others, right? So back to your reading. I noticed here that in my clarifiers that we have the Emperor and the Emperor. Let me move this over here. The Emperor and the Empress. Now this is a divine counterpart. This is like the couple to end all couples, right? So divine counterparts in right next to each other in clarification, I think is pretty darn specific. I spent quite a long time pulling cards, so that's why I don't shuffle on camera, because otherwise my videos would be like 2 hours long, and that's no fun to listen to people shuffling cards. I also noticed that there are 3 10s, so there's going to be a lot of endings to difficult journeys that they're taxing. They're creative blocks, they're mental challenges, and a lot of introspection is going to be done, Leo, for your energy in the month of October. This is a very, major situations and events are happening within your emotional system. Perhaps you're tuning into your intuition. Of course, in the month of October, for Halloween or Samhain, whichever you choose to call it, All Hallows Eve, whatever moniker you choose to give it, October 31st. That is celebrated, and we all know that's a time when the veil is rather thin. During the changing of the seasons, the veil ends up growing rather thin. So that's when people end up tuning in to their intuition, and they can see it a little more clearly, if that's what they're practicing to do. So there's going to be a lot of introspection, and you're going to focus on different strategies, and you're going to clear away the endings of a difficult situation or situations that were burdensome in an emotional and mental way. There are some of you that, you may be like cutting your losses and going in a different direction because you're at a stalemate in some situation, whether it be with a person or a job or, your local community. But with your introspection, you're realizing, you're recognizing the truths that were there all along, but you chose to overlook them. No judgment, babe. No judgment. But sometimes when we allow our emotions to overtake and not work in balance with our minds, and we tend to shove away the truth of something, especially if we get attached to a person or, a situation, and we're emotionally attached to it, we don't want to believe anything, less than positive about it. But there is, that introspection happening that's going to be very liberating for you. And you're going to acknowledge the truths about whatever situation or situationship might be, involved in your world. And you're going to be moving away from it. You know what your worth is, and are doing a great deal of introspection and celebrating your new balance. When you acknowledge your truths and go, you know what, this is not working out for me. These people are not good for me. Hanging out with this crowd, or this relationship with this person, whether it's a friendship or an intimate relationship or a familial relationship, if it's not making you feel good or happy or making you feel like obligated, you're going to walk away from that. You're going to think about that and go, you know what, I've put this dream and that goal on the back burner for this person, and I've got nothing in return. I don't have any love coming back to me. I don't have any appreciation. And we all know, Leos, you need to be appreciated, right? You need to be appreciated. And that's not a bad thing. Every human being needs to be appreciated. But you're the king of the damn jungle, right? You need to be acknowledged for your strength and for your valor. You are the brightest fire sign, right? And there's a reason for that. I love Leo so much. So you're coming to that realization and going, hey, no. I'm going to go for what makes my heart sing, what I love, what I'm passionate about. And you're walking away from whatever you're choosing to walk away from, whatever this, situation is that is, bringing you down and not making you feel joyous. It could be a relationship with someone, whether it's friend, family, or something, more intimate. You could be realizing that this person is saying, oh no, you don't want to go after that. That's a ridiculous dream. Well, guess what? It's your dream. And if it's your dream and it's your passion, don't let anybody tell you that it's ridiculous. Nothing is ridiculous in this world if it brings you joy and you're passionate about it and you are deeply in love with the process of creating that goal, of manifesting that goal in your life. If that's what you want to do, then more power to you. And you're going to realize that during your introspections in the month of October. And you're going to start balancing out your life, not just with your finances, but mostly with your relationships, especially with people closest to you. You're realizing that you have to walk your own path and follow your dreams and goals. The ones who are meant to stay in your circle are the ones that are going to cheer you on. I do see a possible new love, obviously, with the Ace of Cups here, clarified by the Death, new beginnings, right? A new life. You're starting a new life. You're walking your own path, definitely. And you're doing it in your own creative, spontaneous, wonderful way. And, Leos are very, very loyal, but there's a limit to it, right? When that loyalty is not reciprocated and that relationship that you have, whether it's at work or in a relationship with another human being, and it feels like you've been put on the back burner, And it's not a good feeling, because you have obviously set aside your goals and dreams to accommodate someone else, because that you're loyal to, right? Or something else that you are loyal and devoted to. And that loyalty has not been reciprocated. And you're realizing that, and you're going, okay, lesson learned, I'm taking the lesson, walking away from this, and I'm gonna start, taking care of myself. It's a very much a self-care. So this, it could be a possible new love, whether it's someone else, or a passion project, or maybe you're just falling in love with yourself again. And sometimes we fall out of love with ourselves, right? Especially when we end up taking a detour from our own dreams and goals, and sacrificing ourselves basically for the love of someone else, or to help someone that we are loyal and loving to, right? Happens every day with every sign, right? But in this particular instance, since I'm pulling the energies from the energy of Leo, this is for Leos. If you are heavy, and it's not just the sun sign, but if your chart is heavy in Leo, something in this might sing to you. And whatever sings to you, take that. And whatever doesn't sing to you, then just let that be, right? So I have some oracles over here. I pulled, let's see what we got here. I pulled, let's do the universe. Note from the universe says, I don't know if you can see that. Okay. If everyone really knew how much they were loved, not only from above, but by those now in their life, there'd be little hearts drawn on everything, from wheelbarrows to skyscrapers to jumbo jets. And I so look forward to that day. Big heart, the universe. I heart you. I heart you too. Beautiful. And so I got, let's do the energy one. Oh, Angel of Balance. Well, there we go. There's that balance there. You're taking a step back with that introspection and creating balance in your life. And that's just confirmation right there. Let me read from the guidebook, because that's what I do. Number 48, Angel of Balance. Let me read from the guidebook. See what we got going on. 48. Angel of Balance. Being centered and self-honoring in your choices. Self-honoring. That's very important, Leo. Don't forget to take care of yourself. Seriously. This loving presence holds a pitcher of liquid light in front of the pyramids, reminding you that a strong destiny relies on a solid foundation of personal balance and emotional equanimity. Although things may have been out of sync in the past, this card is telling you that a greater equilibrium is now coming to your life. Remain conscious about how you are balancing your goals and your physical and emotional energy as well. Whenever you feel yourself getting off center or losing focus, call upon this beautiful angel and bring her intention into your heart center. Your intuition will lead you in the right direction, and the angel will guide you in a peaceful and centered approach. Beautiful. I mean, that just kind of sums it up. That's confirmation for me. And I don't, oops, hold on. Okay, I don't look at these until I'm flipping them over. So we got the Sacred Forest. What do we get? Hummingbird Spirit, Joy, number 22. I'll read that. See if you can see all of these. I don't want to knock over my stand here. And then we got Storm Spirit, Chaos. Yeah, I can see all of that chaos with the Ten of Swords and the Nine of Swords, and where are we at? The Ten of Wands. I could see that chaos, but you're coming out of that. I will read that as well. And then what else do we have? Foggy bog, patience. Some other sign caught this too. Number 18. Foggy bog. Beautiful. So, yeah, there's another sign that got that. Interesting. We've been getting a lot of duplicates. Interesting. So let me read from the guidebook. Start off with number 22, because that was the first card we pulled. 22. Hummingbird spirit, joy. Open your heart to celebration and fun. Who told you that you need to suffer to grow? Your soul expands in leaps and bounds through following your bliss and expressing your love. Embrace life, yourself, and others in the moment. You've been waiting until circumstances are different before you allow yourself to experience joy. You may have a long wait. Life is always changing. If you don't follow your bliss now, when will you? Your purpose in life is to experience joy. Take steps toward that now while protecting your personal boundaries. You don't need to do everything all at once, but you do need to start. Happiness spreads to others like wildfire and can help heal the world. Although hummingbirds are small, they are capable of traveling great distances and can even fly backward. Their presence is a reminder that life is not just about reaching the destination, it's about the joy of the journey. Hummingbirds visit an average of 1,000 flowers a day. Because they expend tremendous amounts of energy, it's necessary to have periodic times of rest. Follow their example and remember to replenish yourself. The spirit of the hummingbird says, replenish yourself. True happiness comes from following the dictates of your soul. Life is change. Be open to change and look for joy in the moment. Find your boundaries and stand strong. Discover your joy. All is well. Beautiful. And then we've got Storm Spirit number 42. Storm Spirit, chaos. This card acknowledges potential chaos or the need for chaos as an activator for healing in your life. Spiritual chaos allows for the dissolution of outmoded beliefs, so expansive, energetic life force energy can fill your life. If you are experiencing upheaval right now, know that the underlying energy is restorative. Embrace it rather than deny or suppress it. You are being healed on all levels. Of course, take time to find the calm in the storm, but also understand that the chaos can be beneficial in many ways. It can activate your creative life force. Alternatively, if your life is too calm to the point of being stagnant, this card suggests that it might be time to create some chaos in your life. Try doing things differently. Step out of old routines. If you are always early, be late. Beneath the surface, profound shifts and transformations are occurring. Although many assume that nothing good comes from a massive storm, every part of nature has value. For example, downed trees provide habitats for many kinds of animals, and lightning helps fertilize the soil. There is enough electrical energy in lightning to separate the nitrogen atoms in the air, which fall to the earth with the rain and combine with minerals to form nitrates, a type of fertilizer. Look for the silver lining in the current upheaval. The spirit of the storm says, shred outmoded thinking and self-imposed blockages. Tear down walls of self-imposed limitations. Step into chaos and embrace it. Rather than trying to suppress it, do the unexpected. Beautiful. And then number 18, Foggy Bog. I think I've gotten this like twice in 2 other readings. And, well, golly, you'll have to watch the other videos because I don't remember which ones they were. But this is, I think everyone needs to be a little patient this month because there's going to be a lot of energy shifts in the month of October. Foggy Bog, patience. The message of this card is to be quiet and still. The time is not right to go forward now. It's hard to see what lies ahead, and the truth of things may not be as they initially appear. Events that seem one way may in fact be completely different. Just as the egret exhibits great patience as he waits for a fish to emerge, so too must you be still and allow the truth to emerge. In this state of obscure visibility, your imagination can surge forward and spark your intuition. If you can wait long enough, your sixth sense will be ignited. Listen to your inner yearnings and pay attention to those seemingly random thoughts. Water represents emotions, feelings, and the subconscious. When the water becomes condensed as fog, it obscures the true shape of things. We can't see clearly the way we can in the light. If we move forward, we risk getting caught in acidic, waterlogged soil and decaying plant matter. Heed the warning here to not allow unexamined emotions to overwhelm your growth. The spirit of the Foggy Bog says, have patience, wait until the fog lifts before taking action. The truth will emerge in time. You just need to go deeper. Follow your intuition. That's beautiful. And that's confirmation right there that, Leo energy, it's time in the month of October to do some introspection and just really go deep within yourself and go, okay, let me see, let me take a look back on what I did to get to where I am, right? And this devil with this lover, used to be called the choice card in the beginning of the tarot. That the lovers used to be called the choice card. But with this devil energy, it does also imply that, if you are in a situationship with or a relationship with someone that may have been, it may have been that you thought they were one way when, you got together and everything, and as your relationship progressed, they started showing their true colors. I'm going to leave it at that because I don't know you. But, there could be someone out there with heavy Leo energy that, is going through something like that, and that the person that they're involved with is not the person that they claim to be, or that they thought, a lot of deceptive behavior happens, right? And that could be where all of these burdens and anxiety come into play. But this situationship or relationship or whatever it may be, it could be even a toxic boss, right? Or a toxic coworker that you just can't, you can't, right? Anymore. And I'm right there with you. I have zero tolerance for, that kind of behavior, especially in a work environment. But, and it could also be that, you're related to someone that is manipulative and you're over it. You're at the point where you're just over it because they're just not ever going to change. And you know it now. I mean, whatever that situation is for you, that's completely up to you. But a lot of introspection is going to be done. And, you know, you have the strength to carry it through. Your hopes and dreams, you know, the Wheel of Fortune is moving in your favor for your hopes and dreams. And with this Moon card, you know, it's all about going down deep, right? But the benefit is you're going to be in your power. You're going to find your power again. And with your power, you know, there's this divine coupling. There's this opportunity for new love. But there's also, after you walk away from whatever this emotionally draining situation is that you're currently in, and you stand in your power and you walk away from it and you go down the path that brings you the most joy, you go towards accomplishing your goals and your dreams, and you set out on that, there's that Ten of Pentacles, that legacy wealth, that, you know, abundance. This is, you know, instant manifestation, the completion of getting to what your goals and dreams are, right? So I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope that you enjoyed it a lot. And I hope that something in this sang to you. And since this is my first general reading series, I'd really appreciate it if you put in the comment section down below whether or not you enjoyed it, if there's anything that sang to you, and whether or not you would like me to continue doing general readings. Because if no one lets me know that this is something that they enjoy, then I won't be doing it. You know, but I went outside my comfort zone, and you know, starting this general reading for the general energies, they are very taxing and very overwhelming. So that's why I don't usually do general readings or anything, because the energy kind of knocks me out. I'm just very sensitive to it. But, you know, let me know in the comment section below if general readings are something that you would like to see on this channel to continue being done. Other than that, I hope you have a fantastic October, and I will see you on the next video.